College football is back and the Heisman race is officially underway. Last year, Devonta Smith took home the trophy after his incredible season in Alabama. So who's going to take home the hardware this year? Here are a few ballers to keep an eye on during this year's Heisman race. Spencer Rattler is the favorite for this year's award. We've been talking about the Oklahoma QB raising the Heisman Trophy for quite some time now. Last year, Rattler threw for over 3,000 yards with 28 touchdowns. Spencer had over 300 passing yards in 4 games last season. The man is the real deal and has been for a minute. The Sooners have no shortage of weapons, and with Rattler at the helm, they should be making a serious push for the college football playoffs. Oklahoma is ranked number 2 to start the season, but can Rattler lead the Sooners to a perfect season, win a national championship, and take home the Heisman? He just might be able to do it, y'all. Next up, how about Sam Howell? The UNC QB has been a starter for the Tar Heels for 2 seasons and has not disappointed. Howell threw for a record-shattering 38 touchdowns as a true freshman. Crazy. In just 2 seasons, Howell has racked up over 7,000 passing yards for the boys in Carolina. With Coach Mack Brown leading the way and Howell under center, the Tar Heels have been given new life. Last year versus Wake Forest, Sam Howell was lethal. He threw over 550 yards and dropped 6 touchdowns. With a few games like that this season, he might just be joining the Heisman house. You know I gotta talk about my guy DJ Uiagalelei. We knew DJ was gonna be a problem since his high school days at Bosco. He led those boys to a California State championship, but now he's at Clemson and he's going to be leading the number 3 Clemson Tigers onto the field this season. Stepping in for Trevor Lawrence is no easy task, but DJ has already done so with style. Last year, he threw for over 900 passing yards as a true freshman, making the most of every opportunity. And of course, we all remember that double overtime game versus Notre Dame. Maybe he didn't get the dub that day, but DJ had 400 passing yards, showing just a little taste of what he'll bring to Death Valley this season. Speaking of California State championships, how about the man himself, Bryce Young, the new starting quarterback for the Crimson Tide? Young is a product of the historic Mater Dei program. In 2018, he led the Crusaders to a state title. Being the signal caller at Alabama is no easy task. You need to be talented, tough mentally and physically, and you know when to rise to the occasion. Let me tell you, my guy Bryce has what it takes. Coming off a national championship season, Saban is trusting this man to lead the Tide to back-to-back titles. I couldn't agree more to the decision. Bryce is exactly the guy you want calling the shots in Tuscaloosa. He is the truth. Maybe this will be the year for JT Daniels. The road certainly hasn't been easy for the Georgia quarterback. He started as a true freshman at USC, putting on a show week in and week out. After a knee injury in 2019, JT missed most of his sophomore season. He then transferred to Athens to link up with Kirby Smart and the Bulldogs. Once he was fully recovered from his injury, JT was right back to his old ways slinging the ball. He went 4-0 in his 4 starts in 2020, including a 400-yard 3 TD performance versus Mississippi State. My man JT's coming back with a vengeance this year, and it wouldn't shock me to see him raising the Heisman Trophy in a few months. It's not just QBs in the running though. Last year, Devonta Smith won the Heisman at the receiver position. Could this be the year for a running back? If so, I gotta go with Bijan Robinson, one of the most entertaining players to ever step on the gridiron. Watching Bijan in high school was like a video game. He was toying with defenders, now he's at Texas, and it's more of the same for Bijan. Last year as a true freshman, he averaged 8 yards a carry. No redshirt for this man. Just give him the ball, sit back, and enjoy the show. Bijan has a chance to take it to the crib every time his number is called. When the Longhorns faced Colorado last year, Bijan finished the game with 183 yards on only 10 carries. Just do yourself a favor, when you see number 5 in the burnt orange this season, don't blink, because he could be making a house call at any second. Before y'all go, let me give you one potential Heisman sleeper. Y'all know about some of the ballers I just talked about, but it's time to put some respect on my man CJ Stroud's name. CJ was just named the official QB1 at The Ohio State University. The QB room in Columbus is star-studded, and CJ rose to the top getting the nod. He was the number 2 quarterback in the class of 2020. He won the Elite 11 QB competition in 2019, beating out top-tier dudes like Bryce Young. CJ is that guy, believe me, and with those high-powered wide receivers on the Buckeyes offense, he's going to have plenty of options in the pocket. I'm getting too excited just thinking about all these up-and-coming stars taking the field on Saturdays. Overtime has followed these dudes for their Friday night glory days, and every single one of them is going to shine this year. The Heisman race is certainly going to be one for the books. Who do y'all think is going to raise the trophy this year?
You know the vibes, fam. Listen, the drops don't stop and neither do the blessings. If you want to get drippy like your boy, you know you do, all you got to do is click the link over here. Also, don't forget to subscribe this away and check out more fire videos over here. You know what it is. It's the O way or no way.